State. We are Penn State. 1 week out from college football for Penn State Nittany Lions starting. It just started yesterday as we're recording this podcast. Zaretsky, Juan, Faura, back with another week of Unstructured Podcast. This time, though, we're in college football season. 2 weeks ago, we were sitting there picking dandelions and seashells off the shore. But now we're in college football season, which means guess what? The leaves are going to be turning green. And you know what else is also turning green? My turn signal to make a right to State College. How are we feeling this morning, Zaretsky?
Feeling great. When this is airing, it'll be one day. It'll literally be 24 hours. When this episode drops, it'll be 24 hours until. Oh, is it? No, it's 3:30. Right? Am I tripping? What time's the Penn State game?
Yeah, it is. It'll be 27 hours, 27 and a half hours.
So excited. So excited. Unfortunately, we'll discuss this because I'm kind of a bot, but I will not be in front of a TV when the game's going on. I'll be checking my phone, seeing what's going on during the game. I will be at a baseball game, which is crazy.
Such a bot.
I've had a plan for a while. But
unfortunate that you didn't check the Penn State calendar. That was been out since.
I knew there was a game. This was the only weekend I could go to DC. So I'll be in DC once this pod is live, which is fire. I haven't been to DC in forever, it feels like. But, yeah, the vibes are high. It's a great Sunday. While we're recording this, I'm doing great. College football was a banger yesterday. Really, really good games. Juan, did you happen to catch any of the games, or you just...
No, I just saw that the Ireland Classic, or whatever it's called, was Iowa State and Kansas State. And, man, first of all, you want to talk about a mist? Like, you know the mist tents when you were, like, playing in, like, Little League or when you were playing in high school? At like outside tournaments and you'd walk through the mist tent. That was essentially the entire scene of Ireland yesterday. It looked like it was just misting the entire time. One of the things I wanted to say on that note is I actually bought potatoes yesterday at the grocery store and it made me think of Ireland. So
that's a W. Well, the game was great. The first half was just mucky. It was like really low scoring. Didn't really think much of it. And then the second half was absolutely fireworks. The game ended up being 24-21 Iowa State. The underdog ended up winning. A lot of controversy in that game. I'm not sure if you saw this, but after the game, a clip surfaced.
Yeah, so the dad's fighting.
Of the Kansas State quarterback, his name's Avery Johnson, which, by the way, I love Avery Johnson. Shout out him for cashing the POD yesterday. Avery Johnson's father and brother fighting. Literally fighting at the game. How embarrassing is that? Like, I used to get mad when my dad would chirp in the stands when I was like 7 years old playing baseball. How embarrassing is it to literally be the starting quarterback of a college football team, and then your dad is fighting your brother after the game on cam in Ireland?
I would have rather just seen I think it's called the Great White. Like it's like the big area where you go and sightsee and just see all the green. I would have rather done that than fight or witness that. I don't know. I'm bishoping.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. I'd rather if I was the quarterback, I'd rather my dad fight anybody else other than.
I know that's crazy, but they made a public statement. Listen, there was a mistake. We forgive. That's what Jesus calls us to do. So, the transitioning a little bit actually to something that I totally just was going to ask you, and it went in one ear and out the other. Literally, it's gone.
I'll bring something else up. While we're on the topic of football, because I know we want to discuss other things, let's talk about Penn State. Okay? We have our expectations. If you didn't see the
No, we haven't actually said that.
I spoke about it, but we can resurface those expectations and what we're really looking for, our predictions for the season before the game against Nevada week 1. Juan, there's 12 games they're going to play. I want to hear what you want to happen and what... Sorry. TV just came on. Let me put it on mute. I want to hear...
Shout out U.S. Open.
Shout out the U.S. Open. That's a whole other discussion. I want to hear what you want to happen and what you think's going to happen for the season.
Well, if you are a fan of just sports and activities that require your heart rate to increase, you would want the best situation. What is that in college football? What is the pinnacle? It is winning a national championship in intercollegiate athletics. That's a very formal way of saying it. What I think's going to happen is up for discussion. I don't know. What I'm focused on is what is the mantra of James Franklin. Whatever it takes and just going 1-0 this week. And so I'm just focused on Nevada, Nevada, Nevada. If I have to type that 36 times in Times New Roman 12-point font, I will.
Okay.
Nevada.
All right. Bro's locked in on Nevada.
How about
I
yourself? What are your expectations? And let's just do a regular season prediction right now
agree.
on the Unstructured Show. Regular season prediction, record wise, for the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Okay,
It's
here's my
12 games.
prediction. My prediction as a Penn State fan, not what I want to happen, what I think is going to happen. Penn State's going to absolutely wipe the floor with their first three opponents. Nevada, FIU, Villanova, they might give up a total. Like they are going to let up less than 5 touchdowns in those 3 games, guaranteed, guaranteed. And then they get a bye week. Okay, week 4 bye week. They don't have to do
That's
anything.
early.
Yeah, it's great though. In college football, 2 bye weeks. I think it's phenomenal, especially with the travel in the Big Ten. So 3-0 going into the bye week, and then they have all the preparation, no excuses for a revenge whiteout at night against Oregon. I think is an absolute cakewalk. I think Penn State destroys Oregon because Oregon just isn't like that. They really just are not like that. I got to be honest. Like
So
Well, hold on, Juan. Dante Moore, I need to see it with him to believe it with him. I do. Like they lost a ton of pieces. Terrence Ferguson, Tez Johnson on the offense. Dante Moore, just I really don't see it. That's only week 4. What do you want to say?
Well, I was gonna say I asked for like your prediction about their record, and you're giving me a game by game breakdown, which I love about you because you did sports broadcast in college as a degree, so it shows that you're very in depth and very thoughtful with your thoughts. But I was more so looking for a summary. So not to cut you off on that energy,
Mhm.
but just a thought.
Okay, I think Penn State's going to lose 1 game, and I actually want them to lose a game because I will not be able to handle Penn State going undefeated and the expectations being at the highest that I've ever seen them. I just don't think that they're built for the highest expectations. I already think it's enough that they're number 2 in the country. So I think Penn State drops a game, whether that's against Iowa or against Ohio State. I think they lose one of those 2 games. Listen, if they go undefeated, that's great. I just if they go undefeated, I think there's a 0% chance they win the national championship. Call me crazy. It is just really, really freaking hard to not lose a single game all season, especially with James Franklin being your head coach. So my prediction is that they go 11-1 in the regular season, they win the Big Ten, and they win the national championship. But if they go undefeated, they will not win the national championship.
I agree with you on that. I'm gonna go with 2 losses this year. Um, Similar to last year. They had 2 losses. I'm gonna go with Iowa on the road. I mean, they've taken care of Iowa for the last like 4 years, and like taken care of them, no issues. But Iowa's always a tough one, and it's on the road this year, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be a tough game. But I think Iowa, and then I mean, yeah, we'll see with Ohio State. I mean, Ohio State. I said last year was a lock that we were gonna win at home, and couldn't get it done. We lost by a touchdown, but yeah, I mean, like we'll see what happens. But transitioning gears, I want to talk about real estate.
Okay, I just have one more thought before we talk about real estate. If Ohio State beats Texas, Penn State guaranteed win against Ohio State. I said it. I said it. I
If
said it.
Ohio State beats
If
Texas,
Ohio State beats Texas, Penn State guaranteed beats Ohio State. That's my.
all right,
I'll say that.
not a bad thought. So
Real estate.
the only real estate I own is Ohio State and Brian Day's head. Now it's rent free, by the way. Talking about real estate, I had a conversation with an individual yesterday. I will not disclose who is very successful within the real estate game. Was actually on a very famous reality TV show featuring real estate across the Los Angeles County area, and she talks all about like the different properties that she's like listing that are listed, etc. One of the things that when it comes to real estate is this idea of like value and like what do we hold value to a property. So for you, when you're looking for your future home, what are those valuable things that you look for that when you want to go ahead and list your house are the highlights of it, whether that's a specific amenity like a gym, a pool, or if that's a specific dynamic of the house. That's my question for you.
Oh, okay. There's a lot to unpack there. I mean, can we just stick it to? Can we stick it to like what do I look for in a house, or like?
Sure. Was
Okay,
that a lot to comprehend? Was
I
that like
feel like there
very?
was a lot going on there. You were kind of looking for like what do I look for in resale value in a
No,
home?
I said, what do you look for? Like, what are you looking for as valuables in a house? Like, what are the parts of the house that you?
When I'm looking to purchase one.
Yes.
Okay, what I think is overvalued in a home is a second floor. I, I literally do not understand why houses have two floors. Just put everything on one floor. Look, I said it. So have everything on one floor. People that have elevators in their houses just have way too much money, like fu money. Like, it's ridiculous. Pools are overrated. I said it. Go to the beach. Drive to the beach. Figure it out. Go to the
Says the one
community.
that doesn't like the beach. That's crazy.
But I'm saying, if you have this itch for to go into the water, go to the beach. I don't, but someone
Sorry, if you live in Nebraska, how you go on the beach, brother?
figure it out. Don't live in Nebraska. That is a huge skill issue. Also, there's a lot of land in Nebraska. So, what else do I look for? I mean, yeah. So overvalued is elevator slash a second floor to a house, and a pool. Like I don't need any of that crap. Like, give me three or four bedroom, 3 or 4 bath, however many. Oh, I need to have a bathroom for every room. Like if there's bedrooms, there's 3 bathrooms.
Their own dedicated bathrooms.
Yes, yes. It doesn't need to be connected or anything like that. There needs to be the equal or more bathrooms than bedrooms. If you have more bedrooms than bathrooms, just chalk it up. The house needs to figure it
Aren't
out.
most houses like that though?
No, you'd be shocked. I've seen 3 bedroom, one bathroom, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom.
No, I'm saying there's always like where there's more bedrooms than bathrooms. Like most houses are like that.
Yeah. I would say so. Yeah, yeah. Definitely something that I've seen. Yeah, like, but I
That's a
think
problem. Yeah. You think it
yeah,
should be the opposite, where
absolutely.
it should be like 5 bathrooms, 4 bedroom.
Yeah, yeah. I think there should be
Got it.
more or equal bathrooms per bedroom in the house. Like, I think there's a lot of
So if
value.
there's 4 bedrooms, there should be 5 bathrooms.
Four or more.
Got it.
Yeah.
So just basically like mark your territory like a dog.
I just don't think in 2025 anyone should be sharing a bathroom unless it is your significant
Is
other.
it? Are you that like f- germophobic?
But it's like I'm doing my own stuff in my bathroom. I don't really need my brother in my bathroom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like
Yeah,
it's kind
for
of snobby.
sure.
It's kind of snobby, but I think you should be sharing a bathroom if you have a significant other and someone that you share your life with.
If you
Not
had 3 states to pick to buy real estate in, which would it be right now?
Tennessee, South Carolina, and Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. What about
My
you?
three, not that you ask, but my three would
I
be
just asked.
Oklahoma, Rhode Island, and Maine.
Why those northern states?
I think Maine is so underrated. How many
Have you
people
ever
go
been to
to?
Maine?
I've not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So what does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, like,
Like I want to try the lobsters there.
yeah, I'm sure they're good. Never been to Maine either. But
Do
like,
you want to
what
go
about
on a road
what
trip?
about
Would you
what
be
about?
down to drive from New Jersey to Maine? Why not?
Dude, that's like 10 hours.
That's great.
Yeah,
Dude, that's literally a day trip. You just leave or at like 6 in the morning
but what am
and
I?
then
What? What?
and then we split the time on driving. That's it. We take 2 rest stops.
What can I do in Maine that I can't do in the surrounding
A
states?
lot of
Like what?
things.
Tell me one thing I can
Lobster fishing to the highest
go do that in
quality.
Connecticut.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Not as good as. Okay, ready? That's like saying I can go to Moe's in Pennsylvania and get a chicken quesadilla, or I could go to California and get a chicken quesadilla from like the actual locals that are like make the best Mexican food. It's not even comparable.
I disagree because the top 2 tiers of types of lobster rolls are Maine and Connecticut.
Mm,
Doesn't get
yeah.
better than that.
And guess
So
who has the best one? Maine.
all right, well that's an opinion. So I'm not listen. Like
No,
I
it's
could do
objective.
no, that is an opinion. You saying that Maine has better lobster is definitely an opinion.
Objective.
It's definitely an opinion.
Check the
I
encyclopedia.
have. I think for me, Maine, there's just zero value. Zero value in
You
Maine.
have no interest in
It's
going.
basically Canada. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. If you had to
Is Maine Canada, chat?
if you had to get rid of one state, what would it be? Mine is Maine. Screw
Really?
Maine. Yeah, get rid of Maine. Sorry if you live
Mine's.
in Maine. If you're somehow watching this and you live in Maine, get out of there. I will
I hate
buy.
to say it, but it's just so disconnected. I would actually disagree with that and keep Maine and get rid of Alaska.
Nah. See like Alaska.
Alaska's literally connected, not even to Seattle, Washington. Like it's all the way up.
Bro, Alaska's fire. I'll
You
say.
know what I would also get rid of?
I would get rid of Hawaii before Alaska.
Yo, that's
I've been to both. I've been to
crazy.
both. Hawaii is basically Hawaii is basically its own country.
What was that, bro?
It's called a stutter. People have it. Hawaii is basically
Now you purposely did that to make me look bad.
no. Well, I mean, you're trying to shit on me for jumbling my words. Hawaii, it's so hard to say. Like, it doesn't feel like you're in the United States when you're in Hawaii. It feels like you're in a third world. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't get the hype with Hawaii. Yeah, the beaches.
Have you ready for this one? Here, just to throw it right back at you. Have you been to Hawaii?
Yeah, I've been to Hawaii and Alaska is just
You've been to both.
yes. I've been
Really?
yes, I've been to both the same amount of time too. I've both been there both a week, both within so
Did
like
you go to Honolulu though?
yes.
That's your problem. You can't go to Honolulu.
I went to three islands. I
All
went to
right.
Hawaii, Maui, and or Honolulu's in Maui. I went to three islands.
All right.
Overrated.
Because
Kauai,
there's some good parts of Hawaii that are insane.
yeah, Kauai was beautiful, but again,
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like you're in the United States.
yeah, that's fair.
Have you you need to get out there because I need you to see what I see.
Well, can you come with me and just fly to LA and then we'll go there?
I'll be honest, I would rather go to
Nebraska?
yeah, yeah, because I've never been there before.
Yo, we got to go to a college football game because have you seen the Nebraska walkout?
Bro, you should pull up. We should go to Rutgers. Rutgers is low key lit.
Rutgers is not lit at all. I've gone to a game. It's the most boring college football game I've ever been at. It was literally a high school varsity game. Not even,
They got a new
probably
stadium.
JV.
They got a
It's
new
probably
stadium.
JV. Huh?
They got a new stadium.
It's cool.
I want to go to a college football game though.
I don't go to walk around the concourses. I go to watch football.
What I really should do is come to LA.
You didn't even hear what I just said.
You said you go to college football games to go to not for a JV. Like you compared it to
No, I did not. No, I did not. I said to watch
okay,
football. To
comparing
watch
the amount of
football.
times comparing the amount of times that I don't understand something you say and then something where you're not even listening to me. Like, come on, that was like the first time where I genuinely didn't hear what you said, and you
That's
do it
fair.
at least 5 times an episode for me.
Yeah, Zaretsky, you don't got to get pressed. Listen, we're just having fun here at the Unstructured Pod. But speaking of Chris Kreider,
What even is this? What do you know? We're just jumping all over the place.
we are jumping. Now, we went from real estate, and now we're going to talk about New York, one of the most prime real estate markets, not only for sports, but also for food. One spot, best New York restaurant in Manhattan.
That I've been to.
In Manhattan, right now, on the pod. One spot.
Do I want to gatekeep?
No.
The best restaurant in New York I've ever been to. Wow, this is tough. I really don't go to a lot of restaurants in the city that you'd think.
Carbone.
No, I've never been to Carbone.
It's so hard to get a reservation there.
Yeah. I really like Mark's off Madison, which was like a really niche Italian spot. I'd probably say that was one of my favorites. If I think of any more, I will.
Let us know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. What I really should do though is come to LA for October 5th. That's really what I should do. I really should. I really should. And I really should consider that more than I do. Chat, should I do a cross country road trip to Juan or should I fly? Like, what should I do? Because I hate planes.
Okay, so if you can't drive from New Jersey to Maine, which is 10 hours, how are you going to go from New Jersey to LA? Like, you're just brain rotting at this point.
What if I stopped at different colleges on the way?
Bro, what does that have to do with the actual expedition? It takes, if you went straight, a day and 14 hours to get across the country.
Okay. But I wouldn't do it in one shot. That's
No,
psycho.
you would do it in a week. It would take you a week to get here.
Nah. Nah. I could do it in like 4 days, 3 or 4 days. For sure. If I started now,
You'd be here by Thursday.
nah, I'd be there by Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday.
That's stretching.
Nah. I'd be there by Tuesday or Wednesday for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Tuesday's crazy.
Not
You,
really. Not
yes, it is,
really.
bro. You're underestimating how far, bro. It's 2,000 miles.
Yeah, I'd be there by Tuesday. But I could bang out like 10 hours. Like I could go like probably like 7 hours straight without stopping.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. See,
I went to
you're
Arizona, and
ladder of a squirrel.
Arizona was so tough. Like I did it by myself 6 hours, and like every 3 hours I had to take a break. Like I was pooped.
Yeah, you just got to rip a coffee. You're not a coffee drinker, are you? No. When was the last time you had a coffee? If you had to guess, you had to think about it.
I've never drank coffee.
That's cap. I don't believe you.
Not a full glass, no.
Okay,
Probably
have you
like
tried coffee?
yeah,
When's the last time you've had a sip of coffee? Think about it. Before COVID or after COVID? Before COVID or after COVID?
after COVID.
Okay.
Probably in college.
You just don't like it,
It just doesn't taste good, bro.
so you don't like it.
And it makes me get the runs
Well, that's normal. That's not just you. That's
for coffee.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it makes you have the runs. It's completely normal.
But yeah, bro, it's pretty much that. I'm like silent after that thought. My brain just like froze.
Let's do a real quick before we sign off. Let's do a score prediction slash prediction for the game, the Penn State game, Penn State Nevada, week one. We're gonna do this every single week. Let's see who can have the more accurate prediction of Penn State football throughout the year. Juan, what is your week one prediction, Nevada, Penn State? What do you get? Like, let me get a score. Let me get like some sort of player attribute. Like, let me know what you think.
Penn State gets the dub over Nevada, 35-7. I got two TDs for Drew Adler, 210 yards, and one pick. He's gonna throw a pick.
200 yards.
Yep,
Okay. Anything else?
that's it. And I think the touchdown throws are gonna be to Ross from Troy, and
Dog.
then I think the second one would be Harrison Wallace. Is he still there?
No.
Where did he go?
He's on Ole Miss.
That's right. I
Ole Miss.
miss Harrison Wallace. And we lost Amari Evans.
He's not.
No,
He's not.
no,
No.
no, no,
He's not
no.
better than the three receivers that Penn State just got. So I
They're
don't want to
tripping.
hear it. Okay. My prediction. You guys remember I got the SMU score right. Literally on the dot. 38.
On the dot.
You just no one was predicting that. Sorry.
Tell me right now.
Penn State, Nevada. The final score of Penn State versus Nevada. Nevada, 0. Penn State, 56. Yeah. Penn State's going to win 56 nothing. Everyone's going to be like, wow, Penn State won 56 nothing. Wow, they might be legit. And guess what? They're going to do it the next week. They're going to wipe the floor with Florida Atlantic or International. Yeah, Penn State 56, Nevada zilch. Nothing. That's my prediction for week one. Penn State, Nevada. Drop your predictions in the comments. What do you think the score is going to be? I'm stoked, even though I'm not going to be able to watch, unfortunately. Juwan, what are you doing for the game? You have any plans? Are you going to be watching? What do you like to do?
I don't know yet. Got to figure that out. I might not even watch.
Okay. I don't believe that unless you're actually doing something. But what are some essentials? What are two essentials that you absolutely need on game day when you're watching Penn State? Like, what do you
Go
need?
go squeeze for sure. And then the second thing would be my pillow pet.
So every majority of game days, you're having a go-go squeeze while being with
A
a
go go squeeze for sure.
Go-go squeezes. We already discussed. That was a while ago where we did the go-go squeeze thing, and I
Oh
tried a
my.
go-go squeeze. I hated it.
Nah, you liked it. That's BS.
I have a video of it. I will show you the video of
You
me.
didn't like go-go squeeze.
I'll show you the video of me rating it.
Let us know if it's too childish to have go-go squeezes at 23 years old. Let us
I
know.
don't think it's childish. I just didn't like it. Where here's look.
There.
This is the day I tried it. Go-go squeeze on the
Oh
course
yeah, you didn't like it?
at Skytop. I could pull up
You,
the. I could
you
pull up.
didn't like it.
No, I could pull up the. I'll pull up the review. July 13th, 2024. I'm pulling it up right now. Here it is.
So I'm trying to go squeeze in the car. Logan, Harrison, here we go. Not what I was expecting, but it's good.
Oh wow.
7 out of 10.
Wow. I thought
Yeah,
it was
what are you
good.
talking about?
I thought it was worse than what I actually thought.
Nah, you don't even know your own prediction. You
Yeah, but
loved
like
it.
7 out of 10. It was like applesauce, but it was like worse than applesauce. I liked
Well,
apple.
listen,
What?
he loved it. Ethan,
No,
word of the
no,
day.
no. I absolutely did not love it. I thought it was.
He loved it.
It was decent. It was
Decent. Well, decent's what we're gonna go with. And what's the word of the day to wrap this up?
patience. Yeah, just have some patience in your day. Like today, I was driving, and there was a town fair going on, like a farmer's market, and to be able to handle that, like there was a lot of people out. I was not expecting that, and I just have to have some patience in your life because there could have been some people that were hit on the street. I'll be honest, but I had some patience. You got to have patience in life. Like I'm not saying I was about to run anyone over. Like let's be real. Like I'm a very careful, cautious driver, but like no need to rage. Like there are people just trying to have a good day. Have some patience with some people, even some people that are a little bit slower than others. My word of the day is patience because patience is a virtue. So that's what I got. What about you, Juan?
And may always be found. My word of the day is going to be posture because when you sit like this, it's bad posture. When you sit up straight, it's good. Also, a straight posture shows that you're probably in good spirits. And that's how you need to approach life with a good posture, with a good attitude. And so, with that, from the Unstructured Podcast, Ethan Zaretsky, Juan Faura, we out. Brr, brr.